You ever meet someone who looks 10, maybe even 20 years younger than their age, and you can't figure out how? You're staring at them thinking, what's their secret? Is it plastic surgery? Expensive creams? Some magic supplement? Let me tell you something. Aging doesn't start with the wrinkles on your face. It starts with the choices you make every single day. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. It's not about luck. It's not about genetics. It's not about what cream you buy at the store. Staying young, staying fit, staying alive in every sense of the word. That's a decision. Most people don't get old because of time. They get old because they stop showing up for themselves. They stop moving. They stop learning. They stop living. That's when the spirit ages. And once your spirit ages, your body follows. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept that path. You can be the person people look at and say, how do they do it? What's their secret? And I'm going to share those secrets with you today. Not theories, not fluff, real practical things you can do to keep your body strong, your mind sharp, and your energy unstoppable. So you don't just add years to your life, you add life to your years. So let me ask you, are you ready to stop letting time control you and start controlling how you age? Here's what most people don't realize. Your brain is like a muscle. If you stop using it, it gets weak. If you feed it negativity, it gets sick. If you allow it to dwell on fear, regret, and self-pity, you accelerate the aging process. Stress and negativity don't just live in your head. They show up on your face, in your posture, in your health. A bitter mind creates a broken body. So what does it mean to have a youthful mindset? It means choosing curiosity over comfort. It means looking at challenges and saying, I'm not done yet. I can still grow. I can still learn. I can still reinvent myself. Think about it. How many people get stuck in the same loop? Same job, same routine, same excuses. They've stopped growing. And when you stop growing, you start decaying. Staying young means staying hungry. Let's talk about stress for a moment. Chronic stress is like acid. It eats away at your body from the inside out. Your hormones get out of balance, your sleep suffers, your skin changes, your energy drops. And most of that stress isn't coming from life itself. It's coming from how you think about life. Two people can go through the same problem. One person breaks, the other becomes stronger. The difference is mindset. Do you see yourself as a victim, or do you see yourself as someone who can handle whatever comes your way? When you believe you can handle it, your body follows. You stand taller, you breathe deeper, you recover faster. That's not just psychology, it's biology. Now, here's something powerful. Gratitude. It sounds soft, but it's actually one of the most hardcore tools for staying young. When you practice gratitude, you shift your brain out of survival mode. You stop obsessing over what's missing and start seeing what's good. And that changes everything. Studies show gratitude reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, improves sleep, and even strengthens your immune system. But more than that, it makes you resilient. A grateful person doesn't walk around bitter, jealous, or angry. And bitterness, jealousy, and anger, that's the fastest way to age yourself from the inside out. Another piece of this puzzle is learning. Never stop learning. The moment you decide you know enough, you start dying. Pick up a new skill, a new hobby, a new language. Read books that challenge you. Travel somewhere new. Have conversations with people who think differently than you. That kind of mental stimulation keeps your brain plastic. It keeps it flexible, young, alive. And here's the secret. When your brain is alive, your body responds. You get energy. You get vitality. You feel a reason to get up in the morning. But let's be real. Protecting your mindset also means protecting your environment. Some of you are surrounded by people who drain you. They gossip. They complain. They pull you down to their level. If you let that energy into your mind every day, don't be surprised when you start feeling heavy, tired, old. You want to stay young? Put yourself around people who inspire you. People who challenge you. People who remind you that life isn't over, that you still have more inside you. Because energy is contagious, and if you want to feel alive, you've got to surround yourself with life. I'll give you an example. Have you ever seen kids playing? They fall, they get up, they don't overthink it, they laugh, they're curious, They're fearless. Somewhere along the way, adults lose that. We get cautious. We get scared of looking silly. We get embarrassed to try new things. That's not wisdom. That's fear disguised as wisdom. You want to stay young? Be willing to look silly again. Dance. Learn something badly before you learn it well. Allow yourself to fail because failure means you're still alive enough to try. And let's talk about self-talk for a minute. What do you say to yourself every morning? Do you say, I'm tired, I'm getting old, I can't do this anymore? Or do you say, I'm ready, I've got more in me, I'm not done yet? Because your body listens to your brain. If you tell yourself you're weak, you'll act weak. If you tell yourself you're old, you'll act old. But if you tell yourself you're powerful, capable, and full of life, your body will rise to that standard. That's not positive thinking. That's programming. You are programming your brain every single day with the words you choose. So choose wisely. The bottom line is this. Youth is not an age. It's a mindset. It's the decision to wake up every day and live with energy, curiosity, and resilience. It's the decision to keep growing, keep learning, keep laughing, and keep fighting. You can't control time, but you can control how you meet it. And when you master your mindset, you don't just look younger, you actually become younger from the inside out. If you want to know the fastest way people destroy their youth, I'll tell you, it's sitting. Sitting is the new smoking. Most people spend their lives glued to a chair, hunched over a phone, slouched in front of a screen, and then they wonder why their back hurts, why their knees ache, why they look older than they are. Listen carefully. Your body was built to move. Not occasionally. Not once a week when you finally drag yourself to the gym. Every single day. Movement is not optional. It's survival. Think about it. When you were a child, movement was natural. You ran, you climbed, you jumped, you played, your body thrived on it. But somewhere along the way, adults stopped moving. We started thinking exercise is a chore, something we have to do instead of something we're designed for. And I don't mean you have to train like an athlete or live in the gym. Movement comes in many forms. It's walking, it's stretching, it's dancing in your kitchen, it's doing push-ups in your living room, it's picking up weights. Because let me tell you, strength training is one of the biggest secrets to looking and staying young. Why? Because muscle is youth. Muscle keeps your metabolism high. Muscle protects your joints. Muscle keeps your posture upright, your energy strong, and your confidence unshakable. You don't need to lift like a bodybuilder. You just need to challenge your muscles so they don't waste away. Then there's flexibility and mobility. You ever see someone shuffle when they walk? That's stiffness, not age. And stiffness comes from neglect. Motion is lotion. The more you move, the more your body lubricates itself. The more your joints stay smooth, the more your spine stays strong. Yoga, stretching, mobility drills. They aren't just for the flexible people. They're for everyone who wants to stay young and avoid that hunched over, fragile look. Now, cardio. Your heart is a muscle. If you don't work it, it weakens. And a weak heart, that's a one-way ticket to looking and feeling old. You don't have to run marathons, but you do need to move enough to make your heart beat faster, your lungs expand, your blood flow. A brisk walk, a bike ride, a swim, a jog, it doesn't matter. What matters is you challenge your heart regularly. That's how you keep your circulation alive, your skin glowing, your brain sharp. Because blood flow equals life. Here's something most people don't think about. Movement doesn't just keep your body young, it keeps your mind young. Every time you move, you're sending signals to your brain. We're alive, we're active, we're not shutting down. Exercise has been proven to grow new brain cells, improve memory, and boost mood. That's why people who work out regularly not only look younger, they feel younger. They have more confidence, more energy, more clarity. But let's cut through the excuses. Because I know what some of you are thinking. I don't have time. I'm too busy. I'm too tired. Here's the reality. You don't have time not to move. Every day you sit still, you're digging yourself into an early grave. Movement isn't what steals your time. Sickness steals your time. Weakness steals your time. Low energy steals your time. Exercise gives time back to you because it adds life to your years. And as for being tired, movement is the cure. You don't move because you're tired. You're tired because you don't move. Energy isn't something you wait for. It's something you create. The moment you start moving, your body rewards you with energy. That's the deal. I want you to think about the kind of future you want. Do you want to be the person who can still hike, dance, travel, play with grandkids, live fully? Or do you want to be the person who can't climb a set of stairs without gasping for air? That choice is being made right now with how much you choose to move today. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start simple, 10 minutes of walking after a meal, a few bodyweight exercises in the morning, stretching before bed, build momentum. Remember this. Your body is a reflection of your habits, not your age. Age is inevitable, but decay is optional. You don't get old because of the number on your birthday cake. You get old because you stop using your body. So don't stop. Keep moving. Move like your life depends on it. Because it does. Let's get real. You can't expect to look young, feel young, and live young if you're fueling your body with garbage. Your body is not a trash can. It's not a dumping ground for fast food, sugar, and alcohol. Your body is the most powerful machine you will ever own. And how you fuel it determines whether it runs like a high-performance engine or breaks down like a neglected old car. Think about it. You wouldn't pour soda into the gas tank of a Ferrari and expect it to run, right? Yet people do the human equivalent of that every single day. They feed themselves processed junk, greasy food, empty calories, and then act shocked when they feel sluggish, bloated, and 10 years older than they are. Your food is your fuel, and the quality of that fuel decides the quality of your life. Here's the truth most people don't want to face. Food is either medicine or it's poison. Every bite you take is either fighting for you or fighting against you. It's either slowing down the aging process or speeding it up. Sugar, processed food, alcohol, they don't just add weight, they add years to your face, your skin, your organs. They cause inflammation, and inflammation is the root of disease and early aging. Now I want to address something head-on: convenience culture. We live in a world where food is everywhere, but nutrition is nowhere. Drive-through meals, delivery apps, snacks at every corner. It's easier than ever to eat badly, and that's why discipline matters more than ever. If you want to stay young, you can't eat like the average person, because the average person is sick, overweight, and aging fast. You've got to fuel with intention. And let's talk about energy. Most people eat for comfort, not energy. They grab whatever gives them quick pleasure, a sugar high, a dopamine hit, but that's a trap. Because the same food that gives you that quick high drags you down into a long crash. Then you're tired, irritable, reaching for more junk. It's a cycle of self-destruction. Instead, you've got to eat like someone who values their future. Choose food that sustains you, not food that destroys you. Now, I'm not here to tell you never to enjoy a slice of cake or a glass of wine. Life is about balance. But balance does not mean sabotage. Balance means discipline most of the time. So you can indulge occasionally without wrecking yourself. If you're eating clean 80-90% of the time, your body can handle the other 10%. But if you flip that around, if most of your diet is junk, no anti-aging cream or gym membership will save you. Let's talk strategy. Meal prep isn't just for athletes or fitness influencers. It's for anyone serious about their health. If you don't control what's in your kitchen, you're at the mercy of whatever's convenient. And what's convenient is usually processed, fried, and full of sugar. Take control of your environment. Stock your fridge with real food. Plan your meals so you're not making desperate choices when you're tired and hungry. Another powerful tool, intermittent fasting. Not as a fad, but as a way to give your body a break. Constant snacking is like leaving your car engine running 24/7. It wears it down. When you fast, even for a short window, you give your body time to repair, to reset, to clean out the junk at a cellular level. It's not about starving yourself. It's about letting your body do what it was designed to do. And here's something most people overlook. Your gut. Your gut health is everything. The bacteria living inside you influence your mood, your energy, your immune system. Feed them junk, and they'll fight against you. Feed them fiber, vegetables, and probiotics, and they'll work for you. If your gut is inflamed, your whole body is inflamed. Heal the gut, and you heal your energy, your skin, your mind. At the end of the day, staying young is about giving your body what it needs, not what your cravings demand. Cravings are short-term pleasure. Fuel is long-term power. Ask yourself this question before you eat. Is this going to make me younger or older? Stronger or weaker? More alive or more depleted? That one question can change your choices, and those choices will change your life. Your body is a machine, and it's the only one you're ever going to get. You can't trade it in. You can't get an upgrade, but you can take care of it. You can fuel it. You can make it run like new even after years of use. Every meal is a decision, trash can or high-performance engine. Choose wisely, and you'll not only look younger, you'll feel unstoppable. Let me tell you something that almost nobody pays attention to. People chase workouts, they chase diets, they chase supplements. But they completely ignore the one thing that actually keeps them young: recovery. Energy and recovery are the forgotten secrets. You can eat clean, you can train hard, you can have the best intentions, but if you don't protect your energy, you'll burn yourself out. And burnout doesn't just make you tired, it makes you old. Look around. How many people do you know who look exhausted all the time? Dark circles under their eyes, heavy, dragging body language, that always tired face. They might even be working hard at the gym, but they're not recovering, so their body is breaking down instead of building up. Rest isn't laziness. Rest is where the magic happens. When you sleep, when you relax, when you give your nervous system a chance to reset, that's when your body repairs cells, balances hormones, heals damage. That's when you actually get younger. But here's the problem. We live in a culture that glorifies hustle and burnout. People brag about how little they sleep, how much they grind, how many hours they work, as if running yourself into the ground is some kind of achievement. Let me be clear. It's not. You don't win by destroying your body. You don't win by trading your health for productivity. You win by having the energy to show up every single day with power, focus, and clarity. And you can't do that if you're running on fumes. Sleep is non-negotiable. If you're cutting your sleep short, you're cutting your life short. Simple as that. Less sleep means more stress, more fat storage, more wrinkles, more disease. You can't cheat biology. 7 to 9 hours a night isn't a luxury, it's survival. And don't tell yourself you'll catch up on the weekend. That's not how it works. Sleep debt accumulates, and it shows up in your mood, your memory, your skin, your waistline, your entire presence. Protect your sleep like your life depends on it, because it does. But recovery isn't just about sleep. It's about guarding your energy from everything that drains you. Some of you are exhausted not because of what you're doing, but because of who you're around. You've got energy vampires in your life. People who complain, gossip, dump negativity, and leave you feeling empty. And every time you allow that into your world, it costs you. It takes years off your life. Protecting your energy means setting boundaries, saying no, cutting off toxic influences, because your peace is priceless, and no amount of keeping the peace with the wrong people is worth sacrificing your youth. Stress is another silent killer of youth. It ages you faster than time itself. Think about it. Stress shows up in your face, in your posture, in your health. Constant stress floods your body with cortisol, which breaks down muscle, stores fat, weakens your immune system, and messes with your hormones. You ever notice someone who always looks tense, tight, worn out? That's stress, not age. And while you can't eliminate stress completely, you can learn how to manage it. Exercise helps. Breathing helps. Journaling, meditation, prayer, time in nature. They all help. But the biggest thing is perspective. Most of what you're stressing about won't even matter a year from now. Don't let temporary problems steal permanent years off your life. Another overlooked part of recovery is play. Adults forget how to play. Everything becomes work, responsibility, seriousness. But fun is fuel. Laughter is medicine. Play isn't childish. It's ageless. You want to stay young? Find things that make you laugh, dance, play games, do things for no reason other than the joy they bring. That joy recharges you more than any supplement ever could. Let's talk about the environment you live in. Your space affects your energy more than you realize. A cluttered room, a chaotic workspace, constant noise, constant notifications, it all drains you. Simplify your environment. Create spaces that calm you, not stress you. Make your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep, not a second office. Get sunlight during the day to reset your circadian rhythm. Breathe fresh air. These little changes add up, and they make a huge difference in how young and alive you feel. So ask yourself, where are you wasting energy? Who or what is draining you? Where are you neglecting recovery? What's stealing your sleep, your peace, your power? Because the moment you take those things seriously, you'll start to see a transformation. Your body will repair faster. Your skin will look better. Your mind will clear up. And people will start asking you how you managed to stay so young. Protect your energy. Guard your recovery. It's not weakness, it's strength. It's not laziness, it's strategy. Youth isn't just about how much you can push. It's about how well you can restore. And when you master that balance, you'll stop just surviving and start thriving, no matter how many candles are on your birthday cake. You can do everything right. Eat clean, exercise daily, sleep well, but if you disconnect from people and live without purpose, you will still wither away. The human spirit isn't meant to be isolated. You were designed for connection, for contribution, for meaning. You've seen it before. Someone retires, and within a few years, they look and act decades older. Why? Because they lost their reason to get up in the morning. They stopped feeling needed. They stopped feeling like they had something to give. That's what kills people faster than time, losing their purpose. On the other hand, you'll meet people in their 70s or 80s who still wake up excited. They volunteer, they teach, they create, they mentor, they travel, they live, and it shows. They don't just look younger, they are younger, because purpose fuels them. Here's the thing. Purpose doesn't mean you need to start a company, write a book, or change the entire world. Purpose is simply having a reason to get up every day and give your energy to something bigger than yourself. It might be your family. It might be helping your community. It might be learning, growing, creating, building. Whatever it is, it's your personal engine. And without that engine, no amount of self-care will keep you truly alive. Now let's talk about connection. Loneliness ages people faster than smoking. Let me repeat that. Loneliness ages you faster than smoking. Your nervous system, your hormones, your immune system, all of it suffers when you feel disconnected and alone. Humans are wired for tribe. You need people who see you, hear you, understand you. You need to laugh with others, share with others, love and be loved. That's not weakness. That's survival. But here's the mistake so many make. They think connection just happens. They wait for it. They say, I'll be close to people if the right friends show up, if someone reaches out, if circumstances change. No, connection takes effort. Just like you train your body, you have to train your relationships. Call the people you care about. Spend time with those who lift you higher. Invest in friendships, in family, in community. The return is enormous. You get vitality, joy, belonging, and years added to your life. And let me be clear, quality matters more than quantity. You don't need hundreds of shallow connections. You need a few real ones. People who actually care, who will want to see you grow, people who challenge you, encourage you, and celebrate you. If your circle drains you, you will age faster. If your circle fuels you, you will thrive. It really is that simple. Now, some of you might be thinking, but I don't have people like that in my life. And I hear you. But here's the truth. You don't find those people by waiting. You find them by becoming that person yourself. Be the one who encourages. Be the one who shows up. Be the one who lifts others. When you bring that kind of energy, you attract it back. That's how you build connection. Think about children again. Why do kids have so much energy? Because everything is exciting. Everything has meaning. Everything feels like an adventure. As adults, we stop seeing life that way. We start going through the motions, living on autopilot, and that's when life loses its spark. Staying young means keeping that sense of wonder alive. It means finding joy in little things. It means never letting the fire inside you die out. You want to know what really makes someone magnetic? What really makes them look younger than their age? It's not Botox or facials, it's passion. Passion lights you up from the inside. When someone is talking about something they love, something they believe in, they radiate energy. Their eyes shine, their body language is alive, their presence is magnetic. That's youth. And that comes from living with purpose. I'll tell you this, the people who age the fastest are the ones who give up. They say, I'm too old for this. My best years are behind me. There's nothing left for me to do. That mindset destroys you faster than anything else. Don't let yourself fall into that trap. Your best years are not behind you. They're in front of you. If you decide they are. Purpose doesn't retire. Connection doesn't retire. Passion doesn't retire. They grow as long as you choose to grow. So let me ask you, what's driving you right now? What's getting you out of bed with excitement? Who are you connecting with? Who are you serving? Who are you loving? If the answer is no one or nothing, then that's the first place to start. Find your people, find your mission, because staying young isn't about denying your age. It's about giving your age a reason to matter. The truth is, you don't stay young by clinging to the past. You stay young by building a future, by waking up every day with something worth chasing, something worth fighting for, something worth living for. That's what keeps your spirit alive. And when your spirit is alive, your body follows. So protect your connections, protect your purpose, because that, more than anything else, is the real fountain of youth. So here's the truth. Staying young and fit forever isn't about chasing magic pills, miracle creams, or shortcuts. It's about the choices you make every single day. Your mindset, your movement, your fuel, your recovery, and your purpose. Those are the real secrets. That's how you turn back the clock. That's how you walk into a room and make people wonder how you manage to glow, to radiate, to live with energy they can't explain. Time is going to pass, no matter what. You can't stop it, but you can decide how you meet it. You can let it break you down, or you can rise up stronger with every year. You can be the person who fades, or the person who shines brighter with age. The difference isn't luck, it isn't genetics, it's discipline, it's mindset, it's ownership. Every day you get a choice. Do you sit still, or do you move? Do you complain, or do you grow? Do you fuel your body like a machine, or treat it like a dumpster? Do you waste your energy, or protect it? Do you drift aimlessly, or live with purpose? Those small choices become your future. They decide if you'll just grow old, or if you'll grow bold. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until it's too late. You start now. You commit now. You decide now that your life is worth the effort. Because the truth is, nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else can eat for you, move for you, think for you, rest for you, or find your purpose for you. That responsibility is yours. And if you take it seriously, you will not only look younger than your age, you'll feel more alive than you ever have. So here's my challenge to you. Live like your life depends on it. Because it does. And when you do, you'll discover something incredible. You won't just add years to your life, you'll add life to your years. And that, my friends, is how you stay young forever.